Hey everyone, Gail here to chat with you about Y bags. If you're not familiar with a Y bag, what it is, it's a tool that you can use during your home parties or your Facebook parties to talk about your why you joined Usborne and why you continue to work with Usborne. And as you're doing that, you plant seeds so that the people who are at your party can imagine themselves or possibly relate to what you're sharing and see themselves in your shoes. So I like to use one of our Usborne books, but really you can bring anything and your Y items can be as big or as small as you'd like. One of the items that I like to share is related to our books because for sure a lot of us, most of us join because of our love of Usborne's products. And if you're like me, it doesn't dip, it continues to grow as more and more fabulous books keep arriving. But when I first joined, my son was about 4 years old and he could not figure out how to draw. He knew what he wanted to do in his head, but things would just come out as scribbles. So I shared with him the How to Draw Animals book, and this is what he drew. And we were both so happy and so proud that he learned how to draw something. And now, of course, we have the How to Draw Animals and People and the step-by-step drawing books and continue to help kids everywhere gain those skills. And so I love to share that book and that drawing. Another thing that I like to share is about work that I've done with schools and libraries. I like to mention it because it's a aspect of Usborne that makes us unique. It gives us different opportunities for consultants. I don't want to go into a whole lot of details, but I do share about working with low-income schools and an event that I did, a Reach for the Stars, where I was able to get some donations for those kids who I knew wouldn't be able to get pledges on their own, and then was able to throw a party for the kiddos who did the most reading. And so I like to share a picture of those kids who are so happy and so proud of themselves and excited about reading. And I just love that I got to be a piece of that. Another item that I put in are my favorite hiking shoes. I love to hike. I live in Colorado and I love to be out here in the sunny weather and get outside, have some time for me, some time to think. Some of my best Usborne brainstorming happens as I'm hiking along. So I bring the shoes mostly to talk about the flexibility of this job and that we can choose our own schedule and make our own priorities rather than having a full-time job dictate that. I also like to share, of course, money. Um, Here we go, the right side up. So this is a $100,000 bill, and I am not quite at the level yet of making $100,000, but this is a significant piece of our family's income, and I do hope that someday I will be at that level and absolutely love that nothing is stopping me from reaching that I have the potential to grow this business as big as I want. For other people, it may just be $100 extra spending cash a month or a couple $100 that makes life just a little bit better, easier for them. And that's absolutely fabulous as well. And then I usually like to share something about the friendships that I've made, the support, the recognition, the fun that I've been able to have. This is from convention, which I absolutely love going to for all of those reasons. And you can share something similar about the support and recognition friendships that you have made, which are often big pieces of why people join or why they continue to work with Usborne. A couple other things that you might share are pictures of your family. If you've gone on any trips, of course, share those. And then I think it's also one of the funny things that people sometimes will share is that they will buy a gigantic, huge brassiere and pull that out. Everybody laughs. It kind of lightens up the conversation, and they can talk about the support that they get. And support can be not just from uplines and other team members, but hostesses and customers and all of these great relationships that you get by doing this business. So Y bags work excellently at home parties. You bring it, and somewhere in the middle of your presentation, you pull out these items. It gives people an opportunity to learn more about you and your business and ask questions. But I would recommend making a Y video and having that be a part of your Facebook party as well. It just makes that offering of the Usborne opportunity a lot more personal. I hope this is helpful and that it will help you find lots of new team members. Thanks.